Last week, my friend Jake missed 3 clear signs his crush was into him until I showed him these 9 secret signals backed by science. 92% of women drop these hints when they're ready to escalate, but most men miss them because of a biological blind spot called attentional bias. Today, you'll learn how to spot exactly when she's interested using body language hacks from Stanford psychologists and real-world case studies. Let's crack the code. Hey, I'm your psychologist from Higher Cognition. If you've ever wondered, does she like me? This video will give you X-ray vision for attraction. Smash that like button and let's dive in. Number 1, the Pupil Flash test. Her eyes will betray her, backed by science. What if I told you her eyes could expose her true feelings before she even says a word? Sounds like a superpower, right? But it's actually pure science. Psychologists call it the pupil flash, a completely involuntary reaction triggered by dopamine, the brain's pleasure chemical. A Stanford study, 2024, found that when someone feels strong attraction, their pupils dilate up to 45% more, even if they're trying to play it cool. Action hack. The next time you make her laugh, lock eyes for 3 seconds. If her pupils expand like a camera lens adjusting to more light, congratulations. Her brain is literally telling her, I want more of this. Ever notice this in real life? Drop a comment below, because once you see it, you can't unsee it. Number 2, the mirror effect. Her body becomes a reflection of yours, without her even realizing it. Ever felt like someone was mirroring your every move without even trying? Imagine this. You cross your arms, and moments later, she does the same. You lean in, and so does she. You sip your drink, and suddenly, she lifts hers too. It's not a coincidence, it's psychology at work. This is called mirroring, and it's one of the brain's most powerful ways of saying, I feel connected to you. Research from UCLA found that couples who naturally mirror each other's gestures and speech patterns stay together 2.3 times longer than those who don't. Why? Because the subconscious mind loves familiarity. It sees mirroring as a signal of trust, safety, and deep emotional attraction. Mind hack. Want to know if she's truly drawn to you? Try this simple test. Casually scratch your ear or adjust your watch. Then wait 30 seconds. If she mimics you, even in a small way, her subconscious is screaming, I'm in sync with you. This isn't just flirting. It's her brain syncing with yours, step by step, heartbeat by heartbeat. If she's copying you, she's not just interested, she's emotionally invested. Ever notice someone mirroring you? Drop a comment below. Let's see how many of you have spotted this in real life. Number 3, the touch barrier breakthrough, skin-to-skin chemistry. Here's a secret most men miss. Women don't just touch you by accident. It's a test, a subconscious way to gauge chemistry and see how you react. Think about this. Have you ever had a woman fix your collar, brush off invisible lint, or casually place her hand on your shoulder, only for her touch to linger just a little too long? That wasn't random. That was intentional. Psychologists call this the touch barrier breakthrough. A groundbreaking 2023 study published in Nature found that even a half-second of skin-to-skin contact triggers a rush of oxytocin, the brain's bonding hormone. It's the same chemical that floods a mother's brain when holding her newborn. That's how powerful it is. Here's where it gets interesting. When a woman initiates touch, no matter how subtle, she's sending a signal. I feel safe with you. And if you don't respond, she assumes you're not interested. Pro tip. The next time she accidentally bumps into you, lingers close, or playfully shoves you, don't freeze. Maintain eye contact, lean in slightly, and match her energy. She's not just touching you, she's inviting you to take it further. Most men fail this test because they hesitate, but now you'll never second guess again. Have you ever noticed this sign but ignored it? Tell me in the comments if you've experienced this touch test firsthand. Number 4, the future we trick, how she secretly tests you. We should totally check out that new sushi place. Sounds innocent, right? Wrong. Psychologists at Harvard discovered something fascinating. When someone envisions a future with you, their brain is already emotionally invested. Festinger, 1950. This isn't just casual chatter, it's a subconscious rehearsal of a relationship. The hack. Most guys miss this golden opportunity. Don't just smile and nod. Test the waters. Look her in the eyes and say, how about Friday? If she lights up and agrees instantly, she's been waiting for you to take the lead. Emotional punch. Think about it. Would she be weaving you into her future plans if she didn't see you as part of her life? Absolutely not. Pro tip. If she does this often, congratulations, you're already in her long-term vision. Now, it's your move. Number 5. The hidden meaning behind her laughter. It's not about the joke. What if I told you her laughter isn't about your joke at all? Here's the psychological truth most men never realize. Laughter is a secret bonding tool, not just a reaction to humor. A groundbreaking 2024 study found that women laugh 74% more, louder, longer, and harder around men they're attracted to. Dr. Bressler, Evolutionary Psychology. Why? Because laughter triggers dopamine, the same feel-good chemical that makes us crave connection. It's not about the joke. It's about how you make her feel. Mind hack. Want a foolproof attraction test? Drop a ridiculously bad dad joke. If she snort laughs, playfully nudges you, or locks eyes mid-laughter, boom, that's your green light. But here's the real kicker. If she's giggling at jokes that even you know are terrible, she's subconsciously saying, I like being around you. I want you to know that. Let that sink in. Laughter isn't just sound, it's a signal. And now, you'll never miss it again. Comment below. Have you ever noticed this sign before? Number 6. The jealousy pulse. How to spot her hidden investment. That one question, innocent on the surface, but beneath it, a rush of emotions she can't control. Jealousy. Not the toxic kind, but the kind that signals deep emotional investment. Science proves it. Evolutionary psychologists say jealousy is a primal response hardwired to protect bonds. Buss and Hazelton, 2005. It's the brain's way of saying, hey, don't get too close to my person. Mind hack. Casually mention a female friend's name in conversation. Watch closely. If her voice pitch subtly rises, if she leans in just a little closer, or if she playfully teases you about her, that's her subconscious flashing a green light. She sees you as hers. And here's the kicker. Most guys completely miss this sign, but now you won't. Want to test it for yourself? Stick around, because the next sign is even more revealing. Number 7. The vulnerability swap. How deep questions create emotional fireworks. Did you know that the fastest way to make someone feel deeply connected to you isn't through touch, gifts, or grand gestures, but through a single powerful question? Imagine this. You're sitting across from her, the conversation flowing effortlessly when you ask, what's something you've never told anyone? Suddenly the air shifts. Her eyes soften. She hesitates, then opens up. At that moment, something profound happens, a chemical shift in her brain that makes her feel closer to you than ever before. Psychologists at UC Berkeley found that sharing personal fears, dreams, and secrets releases oxytocin, the same bonding hormone triggered by physical touch. But here's the real magic. When you reveal something first, her brain instinctively wants to reciprocate. This is called the vulnerability loop, a psychological phenomenon that accelerates emotional intimacy. Pro move. Start with something honest but light. You know, I've always been terrified of failing, but I never admit it. Then pause and ask, what about you? Boom. Instant connection. Real, raw, and unforgettable. Because when two people swap vulnerability, they don't just share words, they share trust. And trust? That's the foundation of something real. Want her to feel emotionally drawn to you? Ditch the small talk. Ask the questions that matter. Number 8, the hair flip. More than just a coincidence. Here's something most guys don't know. A simple hair flip isn't just a habit. It's a primal subconscious attraction cue rooted in psychology. Research shows that women flip their hair up to 3x more when they're around someone they're drawn to. Why? Because it's a subtle way to expose the neck and release pheromones, the invisible chemical signals of attraction. But here's the real mind hack. Timing is everything. If she's flipping her hair every 2 to 3 minutes, she's not just fixing it. She's sending a silent but powerful message. Notice me. I want your attention. Psychology pro tip. Next time you see this, don't ignore it. Hold her gaze for an extra second, smile, and see if she plays with her hair again. If she does, congratulations, you've got her full attention. Psychology isn't just about what people say. It's about what they do without realizing it. And this tiny, seemingly innocent movement, it might just be her way of telling you, I'm interested, but are you paying attention? Number 9, the compliment code. When her words reveal her heart. Compliments, everyone gives them, but did you know they're a psychological blueprint to what someone truly feels about you? A simple, nice shirt is just social politeness. But when she says, I love the way your mind works, or you always notice the little things others miss, that's deep emotional investment. She's not just seeing you, she's feeling you. Why? Because the brain craves connection beyond the surface. Psychologists call this selective attention. We unconsciously focus on what emotionally matters to us. Kahneman and Treisman, 1984. If she's noticing things about you that no one else does, it means you stand out in her mind. When she gives a meaningful compliment, don't just say thanks. Instead, reply with, "You see me differently. I like that." This flips the script, making her feel special too. And just like that, an ordinary moment turns into an unbreakable connection. Let's be real, if you've spotted 3 or more of these signs, she's already giving you the green light. But here's the painful truth. Most connections die not because she wasn't interested, but because someone was too scared to act. How many times have you looked back and thought, what if I had just made a move? That regret? It's worse than rejection. So do this right now. Screenshot this video, text her, "Saw this and thought of you," and hit send. What's the worst that can happen? You get clarity. Best case, you change your life. Still unsure? Drop a comment below with a sign that shocked you the most. I personally reply to every comment. And if you want 10 psychology-backed texts to send her tonight that almost guarantee a response, hit that subscribe button. Your future self will thank you.